Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of this Rags to Riches playthrough. We are still currently manager of Llangefni FC, and for you eagle-eyed viewers that may have already noticed, there's been a few changes in where the league is. So without further ado, let's go through the schedule, let's go through the games that we've just played off camera, and you can see the type of form we are currently in. So let's have a look at the schedule. Obviously, we left off with the 1-0 loss against bottom of the league. And to be fair, luckily the players didn't let that drop them around. They didn't let that drop the momentum. We then went on to beat Buckley 1-0. Lewis Owen getting on the score sheet 20 minutes in and then grinding out that 1-0 win at home. We then played third in the league and unfortunately we fell to a 1-0 loss very late in the game in the 84th minute. Boys played well throughout the game. Unfortunately, just couldn't grind out that result away from home. That does mean our away form, apart from this 3-1 win here, has been a little bit poor in the previous months. But needless to say, the next game then away from home, we managed to get a 3-2 win away. Lewis Owen again on the score sheet, banging in a hat-trick that time in the 36th, 37th and 85th minute, getting a 9.9 rating. 9.9. He has come alive in the last few games. And then the most recent game that we've just played, again, they are currently in the relegation zone, but we did get a 2-0 win at home. Again, Lewis Owen getting on the score sheet in the 30th and 44th minute. So in the last 4 games, Lewis Owen has banged in 6 goals. Where does that stand in terms of the top goal scorer? Well, Lewis Owen, with them 6 goals, have absolutely stormed to the leading top goal scorer, 13 goals this season. Finishing is still increasing week on week, still putting in the effort, still putting in the hours in the training pitch, and as we can see, it is paying off and he is getting the rewards this season. Today we've got the reverse tie of the Llangefni derby that we saw earlier in the series. We are away this time. Holywell are currently sitting 9th, and obviously, like we saw at the start, we are currently in 5th. 19 games played, 7 goal difference on 30 points. A little bit of a gap between us and 4th, but a nice comfortable cushion now between us and 8th. So if we carry on with this form, who knows where we may end up. Manager performance at the moment is currently sitting at an A+, so we can't get any better than that. Unfortunately, we still can't request the coaching course though, which is annoying because at the minute on the current form that we're on and how we're performing, now would probably be the perfect time to ask for that. We are struggling with the wage budget, and I'm going to go into why, because we have got a new exciting addition into the squad. And here he is, Will Jones. Yes, I know it's another Jones to join the already many Jones that are in the squad. However, Will Jones, 17 years old, 4.5-star winger, potential ability of a 5-star. Very good physical stats, very, average mental stats, quite good technical stats in terms of what we've got. He's got good delivery, especially for the league that we're in. Good delivery, not too bad finishing, just below obviously Lewis Owen on the finishing. But he's made his debut for the club. Isn't too great, got a 6.5. However, it's his first professional game that he's ever played at 17 years old, so we will let him off. There will be some bad performances, but in comparison, he is by far one of the best wingers that we've got in the club. Let's get the match underway. Let's get the team sheets submitted and get on with the action. So here we go. The team sheets are in pretty much unchanged from most of the games that we've seen of the season so far. However, we have brought in Will Jones. So we've got Jack Davies in goal, Felipe Edmonds, Mike Williams, Alan Roberts, Jack Graham, Finley Goodridge, the Bulgarian brute Heishman, Will Jones, Lewis Barlow just behind Lewis Owen, with Owen Jones supporting on the other wing. What that does mean with Will Jones coming in, it means that Stephen Jones drops out. Maybe at one point we might play Owen Jones just behind Lewis Owen and just have the Jones triplets behind Lewis Owen as the striker. Let's have a chat with the boys. We're going to go assertively. We want them to carry on from that last performance. We can't ask more with the current form that we're on. We want to keep the train moving forward. We want to keep getting the results. We actually now, in theory, can't get relegated. Our points tally is too high with the remaining games of the season. We can't get relegated. So now it's just cementing our position in the league and seeing how high we can finish. Dangerous free kick here. Oh! Will Jones on his second ever appearance almost curled that in. Fantastic bit of technique on that. Jones put the ball into the box. Owen just can't get his head onto it. Barlow picks up the loose ball. Back to Goodridge. Heisman. Jones is gonna. Where's he gonna play it? Back to the fullback. Long goal kick there. Not dealt with very well by the defence. Graham's there to get rid of it, even though he's got a jumping reach of 2. Another long goal kick for them. Intercepted by Jones, but we can't get onto the second loose ball. We can't get onto that second ball, unfortunately. Playing it around, just keep in position. That's fine. They can have it here. They can take long shots like that all day long. With a goalkeeper like Jack Davies, we ain't going to get beat from that distance. Again, ball over the top into Tuck. Luckily for us, just lashes that over the crossbar. In some controlled possession here for the opposition. We've had most of the ball. Tuck gets onto the loose ball. Oh my god, we're so lucky there. How has he not finished that? He had an open goal and he's missed from 6 yards out. That's going to follow him everywhere. He's never going to forget that. It's such a fierce derby as well, and he's missed it. The fans will always be on his back for that. But that's half time. Let's go in and speak to the players. Are we proud of everyone's effort? We've not really seen much from our boys here. So I think I'm going to put we're in the position we deserve to be, and the numbers prove that. Show something better in the second half. And all the team are looking motivated out there, which is what we want. We want to go out and just get a result in the second half now. Graham into Jones. Heisman and Jones, they're just playing it between themselves at the moment. Jones with the ball in. Oh, and Will Jones is there with the header. Unfortunately, just can't get that on target. Well, got it on target, just couldn't beat the keeper. Heisman dispossessed. Not what we want to see. Watts plays it into Thomas. Long ball over the top. Williams is just getting outpaced again. We have seen that earlier in the save. Oh, Tuck was there, but unfortunately for them, Roberts comes across and covers. Williams and Roberts, absolute concrete partnership there. 65 minutes played. We're going to make substitutes. We're going to bring Will Jones off and bring on Stephen Jones. Again, we don't want to get him too... We don't want to put him under too much pressure to start with. He is only 17. It is a fierce derby. We are going to encourage the boys, and we're going to swap that to balanced as well, mentality, just so we can go up a little bit further up the pitch. Ball over the top to Owen. Of course he puts it away. He's scoring form at the moment. It's unbelievable. I didn't even think that pass was going to get through to him, to be honest. But we've got the highlight here so we can look back at it. Goodridge back to Roberts. Roberts just sees him standing there, but the defender doesn't react. Owen goes round the defender, says, yeah, thank you very much. I'll tuck that in the bottom left-hand corner. No problem at all. We're going to check for offside here, but as you can see, he was miles onside. The defender's just not done anything. The reactions of the defender there were shocking. Dangerous free kick. Goodridge. Oh, just over the crossbar. Why is Barlow not taking them? Barlow's our free kick taker. Jones, loads of space for Heisman. Takes a long shot. The keeper just has to parry that out. It goes out for a corner. Here's the offensive corner from that long bolting effort. Jones with the delivery. Oh, and Owens just over the crossbar. Jones picks up the ball. Lovely bit of play by Stephen Jones there. Ball in. Ian Jones. Oh, and he's just snuck that in. He's absolutely embarrassed the keeper. He's not lashed at it. He's just gone for control, precision placement of that ball there. Lovely run down the wing from Stephen Jones. Playing for his shirt now that Will Jones is here. But look at this. Oh, little tap. Goalkeeper nowhere to be seen. 2-0 away from home. Llangefni derby. We're going to do the double over them this year. Hollywell pick up the ball. Long ball over the top by them again. They're trying it, but we're switched onto it this time round. Stephen Jones, oh, a little bit of a lunge tackle there by Thomas in from behind. It's a straight red card. Well, we might as well just go attacking now that they're down to 10. Only 3 minutes left of the game, but we'll just put them under pressure anyway. Long goal kick. Not intercepted, unfortunately. Could have taken a cheeky shot then. Graham's there just to cover on the centre-back, moving further forward, tackling and pressing out. Jones back into Edmonds. They're just playing it around for fun. We're getting the Olays going again. It's a common thing here for the Llangefni fans. That should be full time, and there it is. Look at these average rate of the team. The absolute spine of this team, bar Barlow and Owen, who had, for their standards, relatively quiet games after the games that we've just had. But the Jones brothers, they're probably not brothers, but that's what we're going to go with. 7.6 and 7.5. Heisman and Goodridge, perfectly playing in sync now in that midfield position. Graham, Edmonds, Williams, Roberts, again, all commanding performances at the back. And of course, Jack Davies. We can't really say much about Jack Davies because he is constantly a consistent performer. A good win and a good performance, that'll do. Perfect. Obviously, what we said at half time had a massive impact on the players. They went out there, showed us something different, and got the job done. That does keep us fifth. However, we haven't gone up, we haven't gone down. They have got a game in hand above and below us as well, but that does give us a bit of breathing space on Ruffin. Even if they win their game in hand, unless they win by more than 2 goals, we will stay fifth in the league. We was able to get another coach in, which is good for us. It means this way we can give good quality coaching sessions, well, as good as quality as we can get. We brought in Tyler Wells. Not too bad. 7 in attacking, 7 in defending, 6 in mental and 6 in technical. Working with youngsters, 8, so it meets the mould of most of the players in the team anyway. In terms of the dynamics of the squad, after our recent run of form and just the general playing, just the general results and the way we've been picking up the results, the club atmosphere is now excellent, which is fantastic. The managerial support is excellent as well, and the team cohesion is now good. The press and the bookmakers still, even with the run of form that we've had, define the odds, currently being in fifth. They're still writing us off in pretty much every game. But, as we saw in the last episode, that's fine. We would rather be the underdogs. We perform better as the underdogs. When we're the favourites, the pressure gets to us. We can't handle it. We will continue to be underdogs for the rest of the season. So we're here for our second game of the episode. We're at home. We are currently playing against ninth. So again, let's hope that we can keep the form and momentum going. There's not really much more to say to the players at the moment. The morale is very good within the squad. The form shows that. The average ratings of the last 5 games for pretty much all of the players are fantastic. Obviously, Will Jones has only just come into the club, but he is struggling a little bit. But of course, he is still young. At training ratings, again, like I said before, if we can keep them training ratings high, and if you look throughout the squad, even scrolling down into our reserve players, the training rating is still at a very consistent and high level, which keeps the quality of training as high as it can be, which means they're developing better. Exactly the same starting 11 as last time. We're not going to change it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. And currently, it is not broken. We are playing some absolutely fantastic and attractive football. We're going to go out assertively this time. We're going to say the recent form standings have them in 11th, whilst we're in 3rd. Let's show them why we are 3rd in the league in the form standings and why we've been so dominant in our last few games. We're playing in our blue kit at home. We're playing from right to left. Let's see what we can do in this afternoon's game. 10 minutes played, no highlights to note as yet. Quiet game, no shots on target for either side at the moment. Long hoofed ball up the field from Mike Williams there just to get rid of the danger. No nonsense centre-back style there. Long ball over the top. Graham just gets shrugged off the ball. That's probably his one strength that played into that. Well, that's a position we need to look at left back if we are going to carry on here at Llangefni. The left back that we've signed has got a jumping reach of 2 and strength of 1. I didn't really notice until after I'd brought him into the club. But to be fair, he's average performance well. Owen was through on goal there. Unfortunately, could not steer the ball into the back of the net. Keeper making a great save. Jones with the delivery in. On there. Roberts, don't play it back to Jones. Perfect. Heisman into Goldridge. Arlo out to Will Jones. Unfortunately, can't do anything with it. It's dispossessed easily. Edmonds into Barlow. Back to Edmonds. Good ridge. Long ball in. Heisman collects the loose ball from the goalkeeper's punch. Barlow. Will Jones. Let's see what he can do here. Back to Goodridge. Barlow. Jones. Oh, he's offside. I thought that was going to be his first goal for the club. He couldn't get the shot away in time. Again, they're just playing it around in their half. We're more than happy for them to have the possession here. We don't care. We'll soak up the pressure and we'll counter-attack you with our lightning quick wingers and striker. Owen loves latching onto a loose ball. Williams is through. Davies with safe hands once again. Saves the ball. Goes out for a corner. Evans with the delivery. Oh, just over the crossbar from the header from the corner. There we go, that's half time. Not too many highlights for us, not too many highlights for them, probably more for them in this half than it has been for us. We are going to... We're going to have our hands together, and we're going to say we simply have to be better in front of goal, at least start hitting the target more often. Everyone seems motivated. Now let's hope that this half-time team talk has the same impact that it did in the last game. Let's go out there and have a completely different half than we have had in this first half. We've got quite a lot of fans that turn up to the games now as well. If you've noticed in the stands at the start, we had hardly any support. Now, I wouldn't say we're at a sellout, but we've got a lot more fans than we are used to. Heisman into Barlow. Roberts back to Barlow, back to Heisman. Jones takes on his man, goes around the outside, brings it in. Owen's there. Of course he is. 15th league goal of the season. 15th. And at the start, he couldn't even put the ball in the back of 4 nets that are next to each other. Now, look at him. Just getting in around the back of defenders. The confidence and the run that he's on at the moment is unstoppable. And when a striker gets going, it's very hard to bring them off that momentum that they're currently in. Bishop Wisdom with a long shot. Davies will take him all day long. Long shot as much as you want, lads. Davies not going to get beat from that range. Dangerous free kick here, though. And he is susceptible to conceding from free kicks, as we know. Oh, Davies as well, and he gets the follow-up save as well. Double save there by Jack Davies. Worth every penny of that new contract. Goodridge with a long ball over the top. Goes into absolutely nobody. Owen couldn't make that run. He's not that fast. Williams, Webster. Webster with a vicious shot. I think he was offside anyway by the looks of it. Williams on the free kick here. Tries to play it into Owen, can't get there. Goodridge picks up the loose ball, plays the ball over the top. Owen goes straight past the defenders. Oh, and the keeper makes a great save. He almost got his second of the afternoon. Dangerous free kick here for Barlow. Just, unfortunately, too wide out of the mark. Normally likes him just a little bit further to that central D, a little bit central in the pitch, and he can only bend them in the top corner. Edmonds, awful ball into Jones. What do you expect he's going to do with that? All over the top. Bishop's there. All because we lost position. All because Edmonds done an awful ball. Bishop Wisdom. I can't even get my words out. I'm so angry with how we've played there. Mike Williams just can't get back. Goodridge into Jones. Whoa, we've got 10 minutes left to play. We are going to bring on Stephen Jones, just see if he can make the impact. We're not going to bring on anyone else. Everyone else is playing okay. What we're going to do is then change it more to a balanced approach. We're going to encourage the guys. Graham with a great ball in. Oh, Owen just can't. The pace on that ball, he just unfortunately couldn't get it under control. 3 minutes of added time. This could be the last highlight of the game. Let's see if we can get one last attacking. Ball in. Owen's there. Oh, and he scored! 92nd minute. And he's only gone and sealed the game for Llangefni. The home fans go wild. A 92nd minute winner. Look at that. Peels off from the centre-back. Absolutely perfect. He's in acres of space. We're going to see it one more time here. They're probably checking for an offside. Just perfectly steps back in, so he's onside. Lovely bit of peel-off play there. And that should be everything. Oh, Owen's got another chance here. No, unfortunately, just can't get into loose ball. We're at 94 minutes, ref. Surely that is full time. And there we have it. A 92nd minute winner. Gets us the 3 points. Owen this time getting 2 goals on the score sheet and getting an 8.5 rating. Again, the players just, the average ratings just keep on piling up game after game after game. We're going to go outstretched arms. What a win. We certainly made our doubters eat their words, which we've had to say to the guys time and time again this season. But it's true. Everyone keeps writing us off. The media still writes us off. The bookies still write us off. But we go out week in, week out and prove the odds wrong. Ruffin also won their game. They beat first in the division, so they are still hot on our tails. They've still got that game in hand. And they are only 3 points behind us. So there we have it. We've only got 7 games left in the league now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play the next 4 games off camera. Okay? We're then going to play these 2 games in an episode. And then we're going to have the last game of the season in a separate episode to do the end of season review, see what happens with the Llangefni board, whether they're going to offer us a contract extension, whether we're going to take that or not. If they do want to offer us another contract extension and there isn't any other jobs out there that we're semi-interested in taking or they're semi-interested in taking us, then if we do stay here for another season, we're definitely going to put in that contract negotiations that we want to do them coaching badges, as that is very important for our progression moving later on into the series. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button if you have enjoyed today's episode. It's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter episode than we're used to. I'm going to try and keep them around sort of the 20-25 minute mark. I want to obviously make sure that you guys enjoy the full amount of content that we put out there. If it's a little bit over that, if it starts going into the 30-minute mark, I know you do start to click off around the 20-minute mark. Hopefully you're enjoying these slightly shorter episodes that we've started to put out recently. But that's the plan. When I next join you, we will have our away game against Cologne Bay, and then we will see what's happening in the league. If the form carries on the way it is, anything is possible. We've still got 21 points to play for. So in theory, winning the league is not out of the picture at the moment. We're going to have to do well, and then the other teams around us are going to have to lose. But winning the league is not out of the question. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Like I said, please smash that like button. It helps me more than you think. Leave a comment down below. Who in the squad do you think deserves to be player of the season? You as the fans watching the series at home, who are you voting for? I think we all know who's going to get my vote. Probably going to be Mike Williams. A lot of you at the moment were probably thinking, oh, I thought you were going to go with Jack Davies or Lewis Owen, but can't fault the Man Mountain's performances at the back. But thank you very much. I'll speak to you soon, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say.